What's up everybody, WayoftheBey here, and today I'm going to be unboxing Hasbro's Pro Series ORB ENGAARD. Alright, so today we're going to be taking a look at Hasbro's Pro Series ORB ENGAARD. So this is ORB ENGAARD, a right-spinning defense Beyblade. This ORB ENGAARD is a part of Hasbro's Pro Series. So Pro Series is a series where Hasbro are making competitive Beyblades. These Beyblades are a lot like their counterpart Takara Tomy. So these Beyblades have metal, they have gimmicks, and they have teeth that have them click. So competitive Beyblades, Hasbro is now doing it, and it is going by Pro Series. These Beyblades are higher quality, and as you can see, it does come with a launcher. So ORB ENGAARD, looking at the box, you do see a nice black and greenish design to it. I do like you can see the Beyblade on both sides, its little design. So looking at the front, very nice. Looking at the back, you see more stats about the Beyblade and the parts it comes with. So here we have the layer. The layer is ORB ENGAARD. This is a right spinning defense layer. We have the disc, which is D72P, also known as Sting. We have the driver, which is PR06, also known as Quest. Now all these parts do have special gimmicks to them, which I'll go over later in the video. Now going over here, looking at the stats of the Beyblade, you can see it is max in defense and its weight. So it's a pretty heavy Beyblade and really good at defense. All the other stats are pretty low, but because of that suction cup driver, it's not going to be great in stamina because it's just staying in one area. So that is pretty much all the stats and the parts it comes with. So now that we've taken a look at the Beyblade or the box, let's take a look at the Beyblade itself. Alright, so here we have everything out of its packaging. We have the launcher, the instructions, the sticker sheet for it, and the Beyblade itself. We have the layer, disc, and driver. So the instructions just show you how to put everything together, where the stickers go, and just facts about the Beyblade itself. But I'm going to be going over all that in today's video, so no need for it. We have the launcher. This is just a regular right-spinning Ripcord launcher. Right here is the code for those of you who use the Beyblade Burst app. So there it is. So just a regular Ripcord launcher, put the Beyblade on, and then you launch it. So pretty good for a Hasbro launcher. Here it is, regular black and white. We have the stickers, which we'll add on before we do the battles. So here it is. And then we have the Beyblade. So let's take a look at the Beyblade now. We have the layer first, and the layer is ORB ENGAARD. This is a right spinning defense layer. As you can see, it is a very cool color. I do like the blue and the sort of teal turquoise color to it. And this part all around it is metal. So there is metal on this layer. The little orbs right here are metal as well. These little orbs are actually free spinning, kind of like the orbit driver. So when the Beyblade makes contact with it, it will be defensive. So this will sort of defend from the, attacks from other Beyblades. So there is like a metal shield around the Beyblade and these little metal balls that reflect attacks. So that is the ORB ENGAARD layer. It looks really cool as well. Here is the back of it. As you see, here is the teeth for this layer. So these Beyblades do have teeth. There it is. Now one thing about these Pro Series Beyblades are they do have teeth like Takara Tomy Beyblades, but they are their own system. Hasbro kind of has two systems now, their regular Beyblades and their Pro Series Beyblades. Pro Series only go with Pro Series. You can only use Pro Series parts with Pro Series Beyblades. You can't combine them with Takara Tomy layers or discs or drivers, and you can't do the same with other Hasbro products. Pro Series is its own system, and only its parts in that system can go together. If you do otherwise, it'll probably break your Beyblades. So just keep that in mind if you're thinking of getting Pro Series. Pro Series only works with Pro Series. But now looking at the disc. The disc is D72P, or also known as the Sting driver, as you can see right there, ST, Sting. This disc, not driver, disc. This disc is pretty good competitively, and it does have a nice spring gimmick. As you can see, the plastic around it does sort of like a spring gimmick to it. So it does move, and when making contact with Beyblades, it'll just sort of reflect the Beyblade's attacks, which is also a really good disc. So that is the Sting disc, looking all around it. Really nice. It is sort of like a spring gimmick. So that is the Sting disc right there. Now the driver. The driver is Quest, or also known as PR06. So here is the Quest driver, a nice black and sort of blue driver. This does go really well with Orb Engaard, but it's a pretty strange driver. As you can see, that light blue part right there is sort of a suction cup little tip. As you can see, there is a little tip in that suction cup, but what this pretty much does is it like lands in the stadium and it just suction cups to a point in the stadium and just stays there. And this is free spinning from the driver, so there are two different free spinning parts. So two different parts, and yeah, it'll just land there and the Beyblade will keep spinning while it just sticks to the stadium, which I guess is pretty good for its defensive movement. So that is the Quest driver. Very strange, honestly, a very wacky driver. But it is very nice to see it in Hasbro's own form. When they made the Quest driver, it did not have the suction cup gimmick. So it'll be really cool to see how this does in the stadium. But putting it all together, we have Orb Engaard, Sting, Quest. And let's check its teeth. So it just clicks. Alright, not too bad. Definitely not the best for a defense type, but pretty good. So that is Orb Engaard. So Orb Engaard, Sting, Quest, and now that we've taken a look at the Beyblade, let's go to the stadium to test it out. Alright, so here we are at the Basics Takara Stadium. We have Orb Engaard. So here is Orb Engaard with all of its stickers on. As you can see, there are nice yellow little lines over here, as well as blue stickers and a little silver where his face is. So looking very nice with the stickers on. Here is the driver sticker as well for Quest. So put it together, we have the Beyblade. So now we're going to be doing some test launching. So we have the launcher. Let's put it together and ready. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so as you can see, it just instantly lands in the stadium and that suction cup driver just like attaches to the stadium floor. And how it moves around is how it defends from attacks. Yep, so right there as you can see, very cool. A very strange Beyblade. And it'll just do that. Let's see how long it takes for it to run out of stamina. Alright, so it's on its side, which is pretty crazy. Alright, it starts to scrape. Yep, so there it goes. Let's actually try that one more time. So let's see how a different launch would do. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so yeah, it like, instead of the center, it's over here now. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Let's see how it is to take it off. Alright, very easy. It doesn't like actually stick to the stadium where you can't get it off. It just like attaches to it and stays there. So now that we've test launched Orb Engaard, let's actually do some battles. So we have these Beyblades to do some battles with. We have Hasbro's Pro Series Chozy Achilles and Chozy Valtryek. And we're also going to be doing battles against Takara Tomi's Revive Phoenix. So let's start with the first battle. Alright, so the first battle we have is Orb Engaard going up against Hasbro's Pro Series Chozy Valtryek. So a crazy attack type against a defense type. Let's see how it goes. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, Orb Engaard getting hit, but like making a good defensive position. Oh wow, that is pretty impressive. Alright, so as he's, oh, almost burst in my hand, but that was really cool. So it just like absorbed or like attached to one point in the stadium, and it was just taking in those attacks and was able to outspin Chozy Valtryek. Let's do one more battle. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so this time, I guess Quest hasn't attached to anything yet. Alright, now it has. Ooh, some good attacks. Ooh, but was still able to outspin Chozy Valtryek. Very impressive. So that was Chozy Valtryek. And now we're going to be doing Chozy Achilles. So Hasbro's Pro Series Chozy Achilles. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so both are pretty calm. So this will be like a stamina battle, I guess. Alright, some good attacks. Oh my! So actually, Orb Engaard was actually at an angle, and I guess the metal just made a lot of contact with Achilles and burst it. So Orb Engaard is just destroying the competition. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so Achilles' tip is at its highest mode, dealing some attacks. Orb Engaard just defending. Ooh, making lots of contact. Ooh, Orb Engaard's first loss was outspun by Achilles. So that is the, I guess, Pro Series battles. Let's actually see how Orb Engaard does against Revive Phoenix. Alright, now it's time for Revive Phoenix. So a defense Beyblade versus another defense Beyblade. Both also from Cho-Z, the Cho-Z era. So Takara, Tomy versus Hasbro. Let's see. Ready? 3, 2, 1, rip! Alright, Orb Engaard. Ooh, dealing some attacks. Defending. Revive Phoenix is attacking. Ooh, some good attacks. Orb Engaard looking a little wobbly. Scraping. Ooh, and there it goes, out of stamina. That was a close round. Was halfway and it clicks. Let's see how it does in the next round. Ready? 3, 2, 1, rip! Alright, Orb Engaard once again just defending. Revive Phoenix attacking. Lots of good attacks going back and forth. That quest driver is very strange. Ooh, Orb Engaard scraping and there it goes. So yep, I guess the main flaw with that quest driver is once it's out of stamina, it's just gone. It's gonna lose that battle. So that was some pretty crazy battles. It did great against both Cho-Z Beyblades, but against Revive Phoenix, it just got outspun. So maybe against stamina types, it won't do so well, but against an attack type, it did great. It was even able to burst Cho-Z Achilles, which was very impressive. So overall, a very strange but amazing defense Beyblade. And with the launcher, this is a pretty good set. So both Orb Engaard and the launcher, very good. So let me know down below what you guys think of Orb Engaard from Hasbro's Pro Series. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and make sure to subscribe. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. But that was our review for Orb Engaard Sting Quest. But that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching Way of the Bay.